Alex sent me a post. I think it was from Pistons Talk. They got a great Instagram page, by the way. I got to get on their level as far as Instagram. I think next year I'm going to start doing some more things on Instagram. So y'all follow me on Instagram. Y'all can find that by hitting the link. The link tree is the first link in the description. Take you everywhere if you want to donate to the channel. Like I said, the best way to donate is thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the whole nine. How can I put this? So, I still got my hazards on, excuse me. So they asking like, is it time for the Pistons to move on to a younger coach from Dwayne Casey? And I'm just thinking like, I mean, from the get-go I told y'all that. But their whole thing was, all right, my thing was Dwayne Casey was supposed to be a developmental coach. So I guess they was thinking like, look here, man, he came from an established team with the Toronto Raptors. They was on the cusp of doing this. They was on the cusp of doing that. You know what? If it don't work with Reggie Jackson, Blake, and them, you know, if it don't work, then we could rebuild. Dwayne can develop the young talent. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so it's the best of both worlds. My thing was, I thought they should have rebuilt it and then roll with Ime Udoka and just rebuild it, strip it out. And obviously my way was right. Hope you could turn on red here because I don't want no problem with Roseville police. I don't even go east side, but I had to pick up a birthday cake. But make sure I should show y'all it, man. She's an amazing at doing cakes, man. But shit, I ain't even looked at it. Looking at it now. Hold on. Yeah, I ain't really have a theme this year. I don't know if y'all can see. I ain't really coming up with a theme this year. But one day we did Wonder Woman. I just like, shit, I'm so burnt out from grinding. Y'all know how it is. But yeah, and I was just thinking like, yeah, of course I was right, because guess what? Had you know, stripped the team down, you would have got a little bit for Reggie Jackson. Obviously, you would have got enough for Blake Griffin. But then again, people say, oh, you wanted to end up with Cade Cunningham. To be honest, right now, Cade Cunningham, we don't know what he is. To be honest, and that's fair game to the rest of the teams and shit. That's fair. I mean, Jalen Green, you know, it's hard for him to develop over there because Houston's so young. I mean, you talk about Scotty Barnes ain't making as much noise as last year, Evan Mobley. And a lot of people really don't feel like the NBA kind of get kicked off until around Christmas or the top of next year. So at the end of the day, now they got film on you. You hear about what's my man's name? Grant Hill was talking about how he was on the phone with his boys his rookie year and saying this shit easy. He said until they got film on, got film on them, he thought it was easy. And they got film and started scouting and made it difficult on them. So at the end of the day, when they get film on you, it's a little bit something to damn, I was supposed to go over there to get off east. Jesus. So yeah. But it's a no, I'm going west. I'm tripping. But yeah, it's a little bit to it's a lot to the rookie slump, because now they got footage on you. So if you ain't working on your weaknesses, man, they gonna exploit that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta find a way to work on your weaknesses. If they know you can't go left, you know, you gotta work on doing something to go left. You know, and that's what the NBA all about. But of course, we knew that that he wasn't the right fit from the beginning. I never understood it. It wasn't the right decision to you know, it was the right decision to hit the reset button, rebuild from the beginning. They chose to go with Stefanowski kind of to be the interim GM, not GM, and all that type of stuff. And like I said before, you don't know what this team is. This is a collage of fucking pieces. And I don't blame that on Troy Weaver, because he was put with Dwayne Casey, so I don't blame him one bit. I don't blame him one bit. Truth be told, I don't. You know? But when you go around and you look at it, it's because Dwayne Casey, I don't know what tip I was on. I had it cold. But Dwayne Casey is not making these pieces fit correctly. You know what I'm saying? It's if you can't shoot, I really ain't got no use for you. Keep shooting until you start making it. And that's why they losing basketball games. Every now and again, they're going to get hot and make some shots. Another team not going to get hot. They not a defense. What's the calling card for the Pistons? I asked y'all that. What's the calling card? When you look at the Pistons, what do you say other than they a young team? Well, woo, if you don't come ready for the Pistons, they're going to run you out the gym. No. Oh, they're a tough and gritty bunch. No. They're close in the bunch. They move the ball well. They run great sets. No and no and no. It's just it's about 10 people a night running up the floor, chucking up threes, and not giving no effort. That's what it is. He not putting Cade Cunningham when he was healthy in the best position to be successful. He not putting Ivy in the best position to be successful. He not putting Killian in the best position to be successful. Nor Isaiah Stewart, no Jalen Durn, none of them. A lot of them dudes right now just they off raw talent. That's it. They're not calling no sets. They're not backdooring. They're not putting the Killian in the pick and roll and applying pressure at the rim. They're not letting Ivy get downhill, backdoor. It's like, let's go out there and shoot threes. And every now and again, you're going to get hot and win a game off threes. Enough of us go out there, we're going to have a solid game shooting threes, trust me. You know, and you're looking at, you know, everything. He's slowing the development down on these players, too. He's hurting the development. He's hurting the development of these players. You know? So you really don't know how good Saddiq Bey is. Knowing this was a critical year for Bey, extending his one contract out, whatever reason they did it for, they're not trying to do nothing to exploit what he do well. They're not trying to get him involved early to get him in the rhythm. Of course he fading into the black because there's no momentum that's gonna push him to do what he do best. The boy can post, he can create, he can isolate, he can do the pick and roll, he can run the pick and roll with the ball in his hand. None of that is being exploited. It's just, and they hard to watch. It's nothing fun about watching the Pistons. Even when they making threes, it's just nothing fun about watching them. They're not a fun, but it's like Charlotte, you know, when they was last couple of years just missing the playoff, they was fun to watch. They getting up down the floor, dunking and all that type of stuff. You know what you got to do as a young team. You got to defend. You should be pushing the pace. Bare minimum, people should know they were in a dogfight with the Pistons. And that's not the case ever. That's never the case. Even when they win, it don't seem like they win in the Piston way. And at the end of the day, I'd rather have an asshole of a coach that get the job done than have a nice guy that don't get the job done. Ask women all over the world. Why do you think so many women marry assholes? You know, so many women marry the dude that take authority, that put them in their place. You know what I'm saying? Women don't really want a nice guy. And nice guys don't survive in corporate America. They get stepped over, they get crushed. You could be a nice guy, but hey, you gotta know when to buck up, buddy. Buck up, Bart. And Dwayne Casey, nice guy, but at the end of the day, what is it getting us? Nowhere. They not known for nothing. They known as a basketball team, that's a young team, and that's it. That's it. He's slowing the development down this whole process. You know, get rid of him right now, I mean, unless you want to get a look at another coach, but we really ain't trying to win no basketball games regardless. We're really not. You know, we really not. So, and it is what it is. But, you know, at the end of the day, at the end of the season, you let them go. Or you move them within the organization. You know, nice guys can succeed. They can succeed. It's a whole different type of way. You know? But it just don't seem like this team got no direction. I don't know what they known. When I watch it, I get a headache. I don't have fun watching the Pistons. Am I at the bar? I'm at the house. I don't have fun watching. I'll go do something else. They're a hard team to watch. Only time you know they own when Killian do something is fans come out, oh, I told you, Killian. Then the other night when I don't know who they lost to, the Kings, you don't hear nothing. You don't hear nothing. You can hear Rob Parker buttering his goddamn Texas Roadhouse biscuits. Texas Roadhouse rolls. That's how quiet it is. You don't hear nothing. Nothing. You know? So if he ain't had a winning record in how long? Come on, man. Y'all being loyal to him, only thing he can do is just continue to support the tank. But then again, does that compromise your young players and their development? And then who do you go get? If it's gonna be any different, who do you go get? My thing is, it's hard to get Ime Udoka when you had another guy in the organization that got fired in the front office for the same thing with the Pistons. So hey, you really can't go get him. You let Chauncey go to Portland. Before that, they did pass over Chauncey, said he didn't have enough experience. I'm just looking, Dwane Casey has been horrible. At least you know Chauncey can lead. Dwane has been horrible. In my high-pitched voice, horrible. So I don't know, man. Honestly, who do you go get? They never wanted to give Bill Laimbeer a chance. So he didn't retire. I mean, I don't really know where we go with it. I mean, who? I mean, I don't know nobody in the college range. I mean, you know, Dwane, but I think he's happy where he at. Why pass up great job security for a job that has no security? That's what I'm trying to think. Who you go get? Scott Skiles? I mean, he don't really teach no offense. Just trying to think. Shit. You gotta get somebody that's a hot name. I mean, shit, at this point, I'm gonna get killed for this. I might even kick the tires on Mike D'Antoni, bro. I might do it, bro. I might do it. I'm sorry. I just might do it, bro. I know he only gonna get me so far. I try to, match him up with a good defensive coach and try to sit here and tell him he's gonna be the defensive coordinator or something like that. But at this point, I just think can't think of too many other guys. At that point, I mean, unless you go get the Kenny Atkinson, who chose not to go to Charlotte, who chose to stay with Golden State Warriors. He did a great job with a young Brooklyn Nets team today. Let Kyrie finesse him out of the position for Steve Nash. He did a great job with that Nets team. That Nets team was going places, even before Kyrie and KD arrived. That team was going places. So I mean, with Mike D'Antoni, it'll be fun to watch. The way they get up and down, it only gonna take you so far though. The way they get up and down the floor, run and shoot, they got the horses for sure. It'd be fun to watch. They might even get some hot seat, but get to the playoffs. That style of basketball it's not gonna win. And D'Antoni showed time and time again he's not gonna make that adjustment. So yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think anyway about it. Let me know some of the coaches that y'all like out there. I just can't think of none. I'm not as entrenched in basketball as I once was. So let me know what you girls and guys think about it. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live with our video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think, but like I said before, I mean, I guess you continue to let Casey do what Casey do, and you let Casey, Jesus Christ, bro. keep losing, and hopefully we get the winning ticket with the Victor guy. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but appreciate y'all. Peace.